It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Sunset. Williams. Vicious ball here. Williams. Oh, he's bustling through here. Nico Williams had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yeray. Jaureguisa. That's really well manoeuvred. Jaureguisa played up towards the front line. Iñaki Williams, now he's off and running. Lewandowski. And that's been won straight back. And it's Sunset. Out towards the flank. Time to deliver. That is good strength. And here's Sunset. Sunset! Oh, it's come loose. Ter Stegen herring after the ball here. Real chance!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Yeray. Prados. Beñat Prados forwards and with intent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Jaureguisa. Nico Williams. Danny Vivian. Danny Vivian shifted upfield. Pedri. Clearly not happy with that. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. Valde. Jaureguisa. Yuri. Nico Williams. Sunset. And here's Guruzeta. Guruzeta. Guruzeta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Williams was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Now it's Rafinha. Koundé. And it's Koundé. Yamal's cross. Gorosabal. Jaureguiza. Aim forwards. Guruceta looks to get on the end of this. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Garay. Gorosabal. Gorosabal gently down. Now it's Rafinha. Balde. Played into space out wide. Garay attempts a clearance. Could move up a gear here. Guruceta. Oh, well played. He's taken that really... He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Williams clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. Nico Williams. Williams! And he's there to get it away. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pedri is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Prados.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Balde. Clears it away. Al Kubasi have it back and can go again. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Balde. Lovely bit of skill. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. This looks chance for a shot! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Jaureguisa. Rafinha. Balde. Now it's Guruzeta. Now it's Williams. Pedri. Rafinha looking to run onto it. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, he's really drilled it. Dani Olmo. Nice control. Aimed in towards the centre. Dani Vivian can get it clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Jaureguisa. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Yamal. Oh, played right into his path. Lewandowski! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rafinha was fouled. Let's be lenient here. Again, he'll get too many more chances. He's there to clear it. And it's Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Nico Williams. To a promising move. Araujo. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Dani Vivian. Sunset. Prados. Yerai driven forward. Guruzeta chasing after it. Koundé. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Yerai with the clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. And a chance! And here's De Jong.
De Jong really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Prados. Guruzeta. Out to the right, and here's Iñaki Williams. Oh, sweet feet. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pedri, Balde, Kubasi, De Jong, Koundé, Yamal, Koundé, moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
De Jong, Dani Olmo, Yamal, that's tidy. De Jong, Yamal, I think that's offside, yes it is. Balde cuts out the pass. Kubasi. Balde. Pedri. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Yeray is there, and he can get that clear. Prados gets rid without sophistication, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Sunset. Nico Williams. Williams takes a shot. Rafinha forwards and with intent. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé. Yamal. That is lovely. Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedri with the short one. Gorosabal, Iñaki Williams, Guruzeta, and here's Guruzeta, proves too strong. Chooses to go back. Sunset. And they can counter here. Kubasi. Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. That's really well manoeuvred. Paureguisa. Danny Vivian. it's played forward. Iñaki Williams. He's cut it out. Balde. And it's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. Yeray gets good distance on it. And claimed it back swiftly. Rafinha. Referee's given a throw. Nice touch. Played in with purpose. Yeray tries to clear. Jaureguisa. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yuri. Now it's Williams. Now it's Guruzeta. He is through here. Guruzeta knocks it out wide. There are a few waiting for it. That's physical challenge. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Rafinha. Pedri laid out to the left flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Nico Williams. Spread out to the left. Sunset. Here's Sunset. Williams. Now it's Williams. De Jong, gently done. Looking to break at pace. Lewandowski shapes to shoot! Gorosabal, good looking ball. De Jong. Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Levin is having a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Unai Simon sends that a long way. Koundé, Kubasi, Pedri, Balde, Araujo, Dani Olmo looks to get on the end of this. Yeray aim forwards. And And it's Sunset. Prados. Gorosabal. Ball is over the line. Sunset. Picks it up out wide. And he won't reach that. Koundé. Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona can try it again now. Aureguiza moved on forwards. Iñaki Williams. Gorosabal tries making a foray down the right. That's good play. Chance to play it in. On the volley! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Jong. Pedri. Aim forwards. Yeray gets it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Prados. And it's played forward. Rafinha. He's making a real surge on the left. Too much on that, it's gone out. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Yeray forwards and with intent. Nico Williams. Yuri. That's very neat. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely feet. And here's Nico Williams. Here's Guruzeta! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Yamal. Koundé. Up towards the front line. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Gorosabal getting this one clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rafinha. And it's Olmo. De Jong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Lewandowski has a goal! Lewandowski has another goal! Can he stop it going out? Yamal, Dani Olmo, and the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Defending of the... Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Prados. Nico Williams. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's nice. And he's managed to get free. Guruzeta. Oh, what a shot at goal! He scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pedri. Yamal, gently done. Danny Vivian with the clearance. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yeray. Guruzeta. Now it's Williams. Over to the left. Caresses it through. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Short. And it's Gorosabal. Haureguisa. He can get that clear. Iñaki Williams. Sunset! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Sunset actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Jauregui goes short. And it's Jauregui. He is just caressing the ball. Nice interception, well timed. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Araujo. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Valde. Valde going full tilt down the left. Valde puts a cross in. And he's there to clear it. Corner given. And that has been cleared. And it's Olmo. Koundé, Yamal, De Jong, Pedri, De Jong, Yamal, De Jong, Yamal, showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jauregui, that's an imaginative pass. A lot of space ahead of him. Yuri. Oh, that's neat. It's run loose here.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Lewandowski. He has found the way through. Played out to the right. That's a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Dani Olmo, and here's Yamal. Yamal. And here's De Jong. Lovely, now then. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Sunset, played out to the left flank. And it's Bershish. And here's Guruzeta! Yeray. Yeray gets across to intercept that. Williams. And here's Guruzeta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Sunset. And here's Guruzeta. And it's Gorosabel. Jaureguiza. And here's Iñaki Williams. Pedri is there and he can get that clear. And it's Gorosabel. Gorosabel tries to... climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Nico Williams certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Pedri. Araujo aim forwards. Balde. Pedri. Rafinha. Araujo. And it's played forward. And that was very necessary. Dani Olmo, decent chance! Nico Williams. Moved on forwards. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Balde. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Trados. Yuri. That's really well manoeuvred. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Nico Williams forwards and with intent. Pedri. And it's Balde. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Well, he continued.
Lewandowski! Sunset. Sunset, played out towards the right wing. And now the breakaway. Now it's Guruzeta. Sunset. Oh, good spread. Pedri.
have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Danny Vivian getting this one clear. Araujo. Balde. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Spread out to the left. Balde. And here's Dani Olmo! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And Iñaki Williams can get it clear. And it's Balde. Very nicely done. Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Danny Vivian shifted upfield. Jaureguisa. Yuri forwards and with intent. Koundé. Araujo. Aim forwards. Balde. And that's really well manoeuvred. Danny Vivian gets it clear. Nico Williams, and here's Sunset. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
How Kubasi gently done. Koundé. Kubasi. That has been cut short. And chance to shoot! Yerai has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong has created one goal already. De Jong goes forward. Kubasi. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Unai Simon, long ball by the goalkeeper. That's the throw. Here's Iñaki Williams. And that has been cleared. Dani Olmo. And it's Lewandowski. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewandowski couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Williams. And it's Gorosabel. Oh, a delicate chip through. Takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Nico Williams really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Yamal, De Jong, Pedri, Rafinha, Balde, Rafinha, Dani Olmo, might be danger here. Yuri, chance here to counter. He's found the way through. Out to the right. Kuruzeta. That's going to go a long way. De Jong. And it's played forward. And he's on his... It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Lewandowski really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Iñaki Williams. Nico Williams, done delicately. That is lovely.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Gorosabel. Sunset. He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Moved on forwards. Sunset. Al Kubasi cuts it out. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. Koundé. Koundé shifted upfield. Yerai gets it away. Yuri. And it's Bershish. He's having a look round. And here's Sunset. Williams!
Williams just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Rafinha. Aim forwards. And that could set him on his way. And he's onside. Throw it. Now it's Rafinha. Well read, and the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Can he spark a counter here? Williams. Driving on, a real charge here. Played into the middle. Danger averted for now. And it's Sunset. Williams. Played out to the right. Now can he find a finish? And the shot! And that wasn't far away.
Williams, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
De Jong. And it's played forward. Araujo. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Gorosabal. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Always onto this. Calmly anticipates. Yuri. Yamal. Lewandowski looking to get on the end of this. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yerai. Gorosabal. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Lewandowski. He's through, now is he in? Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Araujo makes the interception. And here's Guruceta. Araujo. Balde, gently done. And the counter is on. Rafinha forwards and with intent. Yerai, nicely aimed pass. Looks a good ball through. Receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Jauregui did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yerai. Gorosabal looking to hit the byline here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That'll be a throw. Yuri. Now it's Williams. Williams' cross. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Oh, smashing header! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Moved on forwards. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Gorosabal. And it's played forward. Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yuri. Nico Williams. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jauregui. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. Yuri looking to run onto it. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Cleared without complication. Nico Williams. Over to the left. Balde. Araujo shifted upfield. Balde. Lewandowski. Now he's off and running. Yuri. Jauregui. Danny Vivian. Aim forwards. And it's Gorosabel. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets it away. Dani Olmo. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Yarai. Williams. Gorosabel forwards and with intent. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Koundé. Balde. Moved on forwards. Koundé. That's a cute ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yarai. Trados. That's really well manoeuvred. Gorosabel. Williams. And it's Gorosabel. Delivered across. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Crunching tackle. And that has been clubbed away. Ball's out once more. Koundé. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Played out towards the right wing, showing good feet. Yuri. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Dani Olmo played out to the left flank. Now it's Guruzeta. The final 5 minutes. And it's sunset. Williams. Now it's Williams. And here's Iñaki Williams. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Guruzeta opts to play it back. Cleared without complication. Dani Vivian shifted upfield. Jaureguiza. Trados. And here's Guruzeta. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Balde. Lewandowski. Spread out to the left. Always onto this. It's a goal kick. Trados. Jaureguiza. Dani Vivian. Dani Vivian, gently done. Sunset, forwards and with intent. Araujo. De Jong. Nico Williams. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Dani Vivian gets good distance on it. Out for a throw. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha. Balde. Strong running down that left flank. Rafinha. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And it's played forward. Now it's Guruzeta. Gorosabal. Yarai. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Jaureguiza. Out to the left it goes. Williams. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nico Williams. Over to the left. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Williams. And here's Guruzeta. Guruzeta does really well to win the ball there. Jaureguiza. Yamal with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And here's Iñaki Williams. Yamal shifted upfield. Well read, nice interception. Gorosabal. Trados. Iñaki Williams. Gorosabal. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nico Williams. And there's green grass ahead of him. Diving header! Pedri gets it clear. And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they've managed to find that little extra when they needed it. The end of the game. Reflections? Well,